there we go. There's one match freeze. It's BK Cat and Comic Sans for the NA #1 third place spot. Maps.
It's a good song.
Maps.
Maps.
Talk about maps.
We heard that there was a map that was nearing completion, but had been completely paused development-wise. It's unclear why. But definitely we're going to be looking through to dig out any maps that are in stage or where we could possibly just finish them without having to start from scratch. But it could be that they're abandoned because they just could never be balanced. Then, well, it'd be a big waste of time trying to salvage.
There are unbalanced maps that are in the game right now. K-Crash says, sup Josh.
Hey, K-Crash. Uh-oh, that's a sad baby.
How about a map of abandoned ship in the sea?
An abandoned ship? Like an abandoned...
Do you have an abandoned ship?
They make little pirate mechs? That would be so cool.
Ghost pirate mechs.
Have you guys seen the Yeti Easter egg outside of Wreckage?
I saw it briefly once, yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Have you seen the
this
Yeti
hasn't
in
been
the
brought
cockpit?
up, but it's pretty good. What?
Have you seen the Yeti in the cockpit?
Oh, yeah, no.
Every cockpit has a Yeti. They have empty pizza boxes. They have calendars that are on October of 2012. They have barf bags.
Oh yeah, but they're all like behind where you can actually see.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the Oculus Rift.
Oh wow. Oh, release a map maker and then have players build. I mean, the issue with that is that it's just incredibly difficult to do. Like, everything that we want done just takes time and energy and resources that we don't, that are not necessarily had.
Yeah, no, it's got to be. It's getting frustrating because it feels like it's forever and nothing's moving and everything's falling apart. But we've elected to move forward. So now it's really now when we actually do it. Because I mean, to be quite honest, like Hawken did not make anywhere near enough money to support ongoing development. Nowhere near. That's why it shut down. And it didn't. Nothing's magically changed. Conversion rates are still very low and stuff. But it can sustain and keep running. We're just incurring the risk of getting funding and money and stuff and moving forward and actually believing that no, there's a serious future for this game because there's something significant about it. It has to be, I think, unique design. There's some elements that are just really interesting. And we're doing it.
And so
it's moving now, and I think we evaluated that. No, yeah, this will make sense. We think that we can do something with this with ongoing development. That's so. The frustration of like, dude, it's been like 3 months, nothing's happening. All I hear is excuses. Those devs are doing nothing. I would probably feel the same thing too, on the other side of the fence.
Croc Rocket brings up an interesting point. It's something that I've thought about, but never really wanted to bring up. He says, "What do you guys plan?" I'm gonna paraphrase a little bit, but do you guys plan on doing anything for the Dark Age players that kept the game alive, like Hawken Awesome, who did YouTube videos and supported the game up until it, yeah. I mean, I know that there's a lot of people that did a lot for the community during that time.
Yeah, we can put something in. I don't want to put like a whole dev sprint into something like that because we just couldn't justify it to investors. They'd say, you did what with a sprint? What? But no, I want to do that. I want to.
Yeah, well, think of something
big
for recognition.
Yeah, you guys did some good stuff. It's a big deal.
I mean, a lot of you already know my view. I mean, your main community people also left you in the lurch, and that really bothers me. But you guys had picked up and stuck with it, and that means a lot.
Yeah,
it's big.
And you know, like on the one hand, I want to ask for recognition. On the other hand, I'm just like, you know, I did it because I love the game. And
well, you love the attention too.
Oh yeah, no, I am an egotistical bastard. I will admit that. But
Everybody else does it because they love it.
yeah. Oh, we're on stream. I shouldn't say that. I'm an egotistical bad person. Josh, you're gonna get eaten by debase fences.
Oh yeah.
We're never gonna get a partnership with him. Snickerpaw, I'm crying. Sync is still crap.
Yeah.
Any progress on removing oversized servers from matchmaking? As in, like,
Croc.
like the big 24-man ones? They can't be removed. It would take more time. That's all. And the system that does the server management is.
Croc says, I don't even care if I get anything for playing through the silence, but some people deserve it. And yeah, I would agree with you, Prof. But that's something that, like, you know, how do you determine exactly where to draw the line there and who makes that call? I mean, they weren't here the whole time. It's just awkward. You know, in a perfect world, you know, there would be recognition, but it's not perfect. So, you know, we'll see, I guess.
Drove into that. Alright, it was 5:11. I think I may be done after this match. I'm going to go through and finish adjusting all those prices. And
Yeah, I got.
there's a bunch of other stuff that I got to do. It's going to be a late night.
Oh, you're going to be joining me tonight.
Yeah, probably so.
Real quick
Yeah,
before you
thanks,
guys leave, is there anything you guys want to see from the Hawken subreddit?
No, I think you guys are doing great.
Yeah, I think it's really interesting. There's good stuff there. Is there anything that you would like to be doing that you're not sure about or something?
No, not off the top of my head. I was just gonna check in with you guys. If you do like put a new resource out or anything like that, I can put that on the sidebar and whatever.
Okay. The only thing is like the streams.hawken.com. We're adding a few different things to it if you go to home.php.
That's on. Yeah, I have the Hawken stream
cool.
site on the sidebar already.
Sweet. Oh yeah, actually I saw that the other day.
Go ahead,
Probably
Rose.
didn't say that.
You already did.
Dr. Bauer asked anything plans for community created content. We get a lot of tickets about that too.
Yeah.
And
it's like once we have the dev team kind of up and we're in a position where we actually can do that, it's really just a question of how and when. And I think that's it. Yeah. Eventually was the answer. Money's the problem. Money is always the problem. We need more monies. Everybody needs more monies.
People submit tickets for stuff they want to see. What? Yeah, people will submit tickets for anything.
We get tickets. I get tickets that I come in the morning that there's a couple of players. Pillow Talk is one of them. That welcome me to my day and try to joke with me, telling me there's fires when there's not, and just kidding and all that. And then we have, which is fine, and then we get tickets asking about, you know, just everything, like if they can have a friend play, if they can create another account, how they change their passwords. I mean, we get tickets on everything. And I'm glad to say that right now we only have 5 tickets in the queue, and none of them are mine. Josh.
Do we have 1,000 now? Did somebody just spam 8,000? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Oh jeez, it is getting late. I gotta go to work in like an hour here. I guess you guys are at work. I'm jealous. I'd eat someone for a G2 Raider 800 HP. My god. The horror.
Snickerpaw says, I will see... If I see new content, then I'll invest. I haven't, so I will not.
It's fair.
I think that's a lot of people's. I mean,
And that's fair for everybody. I mean, we're a new team, and you know, as Josh has said, and we've said in many streams, we're not going to rush into just throwing something together and throwing a build out. We want to wait, make sure we have to learn this whole game. Back end, front end.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, it's the game is in a state basically at the startup. You got to find the funding or somebody who's willing to front the hundreds of thousands of dollars to do it, and that's the challenge that we took on when we acquired Hawken. And on top of that, we got a whole lot of money to pay back and stuff. We think we can do it. Hawken should be able to handle that.
Yeah, and I think just taking our time and making sure that our ducks are in a row, and I'd rather see a big patch than little teeny tiny patches go out. I think that would be better for especially this community that's waited so long as it is. Yeah. If we toss out a couple of fixes, it's going to be very disappointing on your side.
We released the Han. What are you complaining about?
No. What are the sales on the
User joined your channel.
On the Han and on the Rainbow Cross?
What do you mean?
Like, how many people bought the Han and the Rainbow Cross?
I don't know if we're going to give out that information, are we?
I don't think so. I don't really want to prep people.
Yeah, that's not.
When it's convenient, maybe I can mention it. But
okay, I mean,
we're pretty transparent about everything, but there's some stuff that we do like to not talk about.
It's just a curiosity.
No, it's
yeah,
fine,
well, curiosity killed a cat.
I'm not a cat.
Good point, Tiggs. How do you respond?
Well, I can just respond with that same picture again.
Ooh.
That's harsh.
That is. Tiggs is she's not a softie.
No.
Oh yeah. The weapon raise delay and that enormous cluster cluck of a thread.
Yeah, it's there are always dramas, and I have to make sure that I don't spend all my time formulating responses all the time, especially when I can't fix it right now. You don't want me to do that means fewer things happen. But yeah, it would be great to sort of fix it. I'd rather get numbers in from the game just to get an aggregate number across everything and sort of break it down rather than just going on what's reported on the forums or any other particular place, because you don't get a truly globally representative opinion from any place. So
right.
Once we can get to a point where I can see the metrics on this and I can see this is indeed a problem here. So how to identify what the fix does and is that actually having a beneficial effect? And then for the people who disagree with the approach, are they just vocal and there's 12 of them, or 50, 200? How do we actually gauge that? Obviously surveys are going to have to be filled out. It just takes investment, time, effort. Got to pay people to do it.
Snickerpaw says, I'll cut Reloaded $1 million check. Can our attorneys meet?
Can our attorneys meet?
Contact support.
Contact support.
I will give you my PayPal.
No, you gotta have the attorneys meet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can't
Sure,
just
like
wing stuff like this, Jigs. Gosh.
Fine, I'll be the attorney too. Okay, what time and can they meet me in Austin?
No, Puma, if you would like to make such large donations, I can direct you to hawkenteamspeak@gmail.com.
No, I mean literally, if somebody wants to be throwing money at Hawken, there are investment opportunities, partnerships, all kinds of stuff. I don't really take it seriously.
I'm sure that if that was a legitimate offer, then they would legitimately consider it.
No, I mean, all partnerships end up being some sort of rev share deal or some sort of mutually beneficial deal. It's nothing different. It's just you don't want to partner with the wrong people or anything like that. It's expensive.
I thought you were only playing one more match.
It's
This
still the
is the
same
same
one.
match.
Man. This is just.
Oh, is it?
It's a siege, and it's
we're
quite intense actually.
We're kind of coming back. So like
You are coming back. You're winning.
I'm not rushing you.
So, how do you guys feel about maybe like a test weekend for some of the stuff, like the weapon raise delay and things like that? Like you could just.
Yeah, I wanted to ask that. What do you guys think about? Hey, for a weekend, this weekend is turrets, like OP turrets weekend or something, and we just try out this stuff where we drastically increase turret damage or something, or drastically change health orbs just for the weekend.
As long as it was clear about what was going on, I think that'd be fine.
Could we have it not? There has to. Freeze makes a really good point. There has to be
we
a
would
big
announce it on Steam and all our normal usual channels, and
like,
definitely make it very
weekend
clear.
Would be totally not good because we got the Siege tournament tomorrow, and if the meta just changed right before the tournament, that would.
Josh,
that
do
would
it
be
tonight.
insane.
Do it tonight.
All right, we're just checking
Yep.
now that we can land.
We're in.
Yeah, just triple the damage on turrets.
Yeah, turrets. They're now like you're doing 27 every shot, up from 5. No, I'll not do that.
Yeah, I would do an in-game announcement now that I know it works without crashing people.
Yeah.
I kind of wish like we had like where I could set it for the in-game announcement, and it would just like I could say do this every 30 minutes, but we don't have that capability yet.
Yeah.
Josh.
We don't, not yet. It'd be nice.
Right, Josh.
I've seen the code where we could add
3E or Third Eye asks, are test servers an option? I am such a fan of that, but that's a Josh question.
Yeah, we're gonna have to build out a couple of different dev QA environments and stuff. Yeah, it's all.
There are private servers, and we could. I guess that's something that we could probably look into, just making certain private servers have different testings.
It'd be nice to be able to specify some of these overrides. I think, though, it would be fairly complex, I think. I'm not sure how feasible it'd be. But...
This is the most important statement that we've had in a long time. Croc says, thank you guys for doing this, by the way.
You're welcome. The patience shall be rewarded one day. I'm always nervous. I'm sitting there thinking, man, it just feels like so long, but it's
well, have you know,
business.
I gave
business
up a
goes
nap
slow.
for you guys.
A what?
I gave up my entire
I gave up my
afternoon.
nap.
Oh,
But
yeah. Just
Well, you have to understand, my days and my nights are so screwed up because when I go to sleep, I'm generally woken up like an hour or two later by sirens going off for tornadoes and cell phones with alarms for the storms coming in. It's just been a wild ride these last few weeks in Texas.
There was actually a 6.4 magnitude earthquake that hit Kodiak last night.
Oh, sweet. That must
Yeah.
be fun. Did it wake you up, or do you sleep right through them?
Well, no, I was awake at the time, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, it's an earthquake.
They're always so exciting, those things. Those earthquakes.
Yeah, right. It didn't last for too terribly long because the epicenter was not super close to us. But...
You silly NA and your natural disasters.
Yeah, it's you got you Europeans and your perfect lands.
Cool. All right, I am gonna take off. I'm gonna try to. I guess I'm gonna get all the rest of the prices changed through the weekends. I'd like to have feedback. Does it feel a little more fair or usable or doable, or concerns or thoughts? And
I'll be streaming throughout the weekend. I will try to stream throughout the weekend, weather permitting, and do some giveaways.
Sorry to keep you just slightly longer, but is there anything that we can test for you guys, such as the effect of parties on matchmaking, like stuff like that? We can do that in the TS.
yeah, if you want to check out, see like any weird stuff, especially the reproducible stuff with parties. I feel like parties is kind of put in. I don't know how well like the code was actually designed, supported, and validated or something. It may just be theoretical. I'm not sure what the real world ramifications of a lot of things have ended up being.
Cool.
Yeah, just thought.
Alright, and you are recording this, correct?
It better be, yeah. It's actually going to be recorded in Hitbox, and this is on the official Hawken stream channel, so that one's set to actually record stuff.
Okay, and then it'll be going on YouTube, hopefully, right? Okay.
Yes.
We're good. We're good.
Yeah, last week was a bummer, man. That was disappointing.
Yes, it's quite a bummer. But,
All right, that sounds good. I will see you guys later.
GG,
Bye,
Josh.
everybody.
Thank you so much.
Thank you all.
Bye.
Thank you. See you.